Hey everybody, today is actually Friday, so if this comes out a couple of days later, sorry, but it is Friday. And today has taken a little bit of a turn from what I had planned on doing. I figured I'd have a vlog today, but originally it was going to be me going to Puerto Montt and buying parts and stuff that I need. Today it's actually changed into me going to help a friend build his house. What's happened is that I bought some leaf springs for the Daihatsu project, and if you aren't up to date on the Beginner's Fab videos on beginnersfab.com, I have decided to do an experiment with the Daihatsu in which I provide or design and build two different suspensions for the same truck that can work interchangeably. I'm going to build it to be a leaf spring sprung truck in the rear, but also to be a coil sprung truck in the rear with a I don't know how you'd really explain it. I don't know what it's called. It's a 3-link on the chassis side and a 4-link on the axle side, so it's kind of triangulated on the top link, and therefore I don't need a track bar. Thing is that the springs were delayed in being shipped from the junkyard or spare parts yard in Santiago, so now they won't be here until Monday, I want to say, and I probably won't be able to pick them up until Wednesday or Friday. I've got to go buy a bunch of materials to make sure that I can make the hangers, make the trailing links and all that stuff, just to get the Rocky up and running. My focus is clearly going to be the leaf springs because that should be the easiest and I can just get it going. Then once it's up and running and the suspension's on and the axle's attached and all that kind of stuff, I will probably go and start on the coil springs immediately and that suspension. The reason I'm doing this is just so it'll be a true comparison on the same exact vehicle, same shock, same setup, just between leafs and coils, to explain the differences and the challenges of building each system, which one I like better or worse, and the pros and cons of each. It's just what it is. But today, my friend is working on building his house, and his goal is to build it in 3 or 4 months, which can be done here in Chile, and we are going to go help him out, clear his property, and set up some stuff for that. So that's what I'm doing now, and I'll also show you a little bit of the area. So there's like 4 of us out here building, or working on building my friend's house. This is the same guy that helped me with my motor install. And I'm gonna Andrew is my best friend. Sorry, I can't sing very well, but we're leseando, as they say in Chile. So this is how we dig holes here in Chile, by the way. This bar has a point on one end and it has a flat part on the other end, and in Chile that's how you dig holes mainly. You just break up the ground with it and then you use the shovel, because there's a lot of rock and stuff here since it's volcanic. And so that's basically what we do for every house build that we do. And then you put these supports in the ground, you level them out, and then you put a piece of 2x6 or 2x4 or 2x5, 2x8, whatever you want to use depending on the weight of the house, in between the 2 bars, and then you fold the bars over the wood and beat it until it's flat with the wood, and then you put your flooring down on top of that. I'll come out and take some more video and show you how it all works. You can see that we have the grid laid out, and they've actually dug a bunch of holes. I'm coming in at the end of the hole digging. Si no me equivoco, vamos a poner cemento alrededor de la base, ¿cierto? No? Ah, yeah. So some of them are going to get cement around the bases as well, and that'll hold them. But those are the major pillar ones that hold the main support of the house, and the rest of them will be auxiliary supports that will not get cement around. You do have to compact the ground though and put it all in there. So, and you can see behind me,
he's on a wooded area that's really, really cool and really, really nice. So we don't have any electricity out here at the moment, so everything we're cutting for wood and stuff, we're cutting with a chainsaw and that kind of stuff. And I think he's borrowing a generator or something for some stuff as well. So that's just how it kind of works here for the moment, and I'll show you as we go on. So I've been working for a while today, and I'm pretty tired. Cement, that kind of stuff, you know, as you can tell, I'm dirty, digging holes, putting down gravel and compacting by hand, not very fun. So now I'm here, and I am about to go in to see if I can't buy some really good bread, Chilean style bread. Turns out she didn't have the bread that I was wanting, which isn't that uncommon. She says she makes the small bread, like little, I guess you could consider them like to be the size of rolls or whatnot, you know, in the morning. And so by the afternoon, they've all been sold out and she doesn't have any more. So if I want them, I have to, I'm sorry, I'm reversing. I'm backing up out of this driveway. So if I want them, I have to call her in the morning and let her know. Because we never get out this way in the mornings. So that's what I'll have to do, I guess, if I want them. It's a bread they call pan amasada, and what it is basically a hand, you know, kneaded dough. I'll be looking at the camera in a minute once I start going. And it's really, really good. She also makes it and sells it in like loaf form. The problem with loaf form is that it doesn't have the same flavor because you have less of the crust around it. You know, you just have more of the solid interior bread and not as much of the crust. And so the mix is a little bit different and it doesn't have the same flavor. And honestly, I don't like it nearly as much. So I'll just have to wait until when she has panna masala ready. And I will try to show you guys some of it. Unfortunately, I can't let you taste it. That would be the best thing. I drove down a little public quote-unquote road again today that I'll put up. It's just, it's light, you know, it's like off camber and has some big holes in it, but it's just light wheeling. It was two-wheel drive and that kind of stuff. I actually had to pull a really heavy and really big trailer today with the trooper. I have a little bit of footage of that. We were in the middle of doing construction, so videoing was not of highest priority. I'll show you a little bit of that too. In fact, at one point with my Cooper ST Maxes, I just couldn't pull it anymore. The dirt was just too soft. It wasn't wet or anything. It was very dry and powdery, and that was the problem. It spun really, really easy. So I didn't want to lower my pressure in my tires because, well, I was going to have to drive on them again, and I didn't have a compressor there with me. So my friend who has some BF Goodrich MT tires, on his trooper, he actually was able to pull it a little bit more with those tires. But overall, even though I know that my Coopers don't have the same traction that the mud tires have, I am overall happy with the tires. They're very strong. They do well with loads because they're E-rated. But if you want a soft, pliable tire, these are not your tire. That's just a fact. So that was good. We got most of the large, oops, sorry, I got a little crooked. We got most of the large pillar bases done with the cement, so that was good. But the cement mixer that we rented was a piece of junk, and it was hard. So we did that though, and we got it worked out. Now I'm on my way back home. It's like 9:15, and as you can see outside, still very, very light outside. This is what happens this time of year. Lasts about 4 months, and then it goes back to getting dark early and getting light late. It's just how life is here. So, but these summer months I really enjoy here. The winter months I don't hate them, but they're definitely much more difficult for work and that kind of stuff. I think I've kind of had end with the Daihatsu. I'm going to finish it and I'm going to drive it, but I just had to take a day off. It's just that kind of detail and stuff like that, being, you know, within a 16th or, you know, millimetrically accurate on these tabs and on the measurements and stuff, which I try to do. It just wears on me, and as the leaf springs didn't come anyway, I just left it. So that is what I decided to do. And now, since I went to help out my friend, I'm, like I said, on my way home. So I will leave you with a photo at the end of this, if I can, of a sunset here, and that's what I will do. But please don't forget to stop by my site, ericmcgrew.tv, where you'll find this vlog. You can also check me out on YouTube. The links are all through the ericmcgrew.tv as well. And you can also check me out on beginnersfab.com. Man, I'm yawning, sorry. And offroadindependence.com. Last night, I can't remember if I said this earlier, but last night at like 2:30 a.m. I was recording with Dan Cole from the 4x4 podcast, and it was really, really cool. We had a good time, so make sure you check that out as well. And I'm sure that he'll be on the show again in the future, so it was a good time. So once again, don't forget to check all that out. You can stop by my Zazzle store as well and get a shirt that says Off-Road Independence on it. Kerry Sharon has bought 2 of them, or 1 of them, and 1 for his own truck, and I just bought a few of my own. So if you want to do that and support us, that'd be good. And also, just don't forget to keep coming by. I always enjoy you guys being by and leaving me comments, if you will, and please like the show, the videos, and also share the links. Until next time, bye.